Good morning, this is Shelby Law with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023. Fire potential impacts for the next few days are shown here. We're still expecting to see some heavier showers over the mountains of Utah, central Utah, and today and into central and eastern Utah tomorrow, with scattered showers and thunderstorms lingering across the central Idaho mountains today, drying out tomorrow, and then maybe we'll see a return of some of those showers and thunderstorms to Idaho on Friday. So drier air definitely returning to portions of western Nevada and southwest Idaho. Yesterday was another active day for showers and thunderstorms, especially over Utah, with some heavy precip amounts there in across the south. And then we also saw showers and thunderstorms over Idaho and portions of northwest Nevada as well. Past 24 hours of initial attack activity for the Great Basin, we had 2 fires for 0.2 acres. Precipitation for the past 7 days is shown here with the inches on the left and the percent of normal on the right. We're seeing those really high totals come in from the last week of storm totals here. And across southern Nevada, in these pockets of red, we can see those precip totals are between 3 to 6 inches. Very heavy amounts for the time of year. And then across the central Idaho mountains, we also have a few pockets of red there, 3 to 4 inches of precipitation. So a very heavy precip event across mainly Nevada and up into Idaho. Utah had some precip yesterday, and we'll see precip for a couple more days. Overall fire danger conditions are quite low across the Great Basin with the recent precipitation. This morning's satellite imagery continues to show the high pressure ridge in place across the central U.S., keeping a lot of heat in place over there, but that is allowing moisture to remain into Utah, that kind of monsoonal moisture in place over Utah for another few days of showers and thunderstorms. And then we have this low off to the north and west, which is kind of keeping that dry southwesterly flow in place over Nevada and up into southern Idaho. So for today, again, dry across the north and west with moisture in place over Utah. For the more detailed precipitation forecast, we can see the precip is expected mainly over the higher elevations of Utah, both central and eastern Utah, and then we do have this pocket here in west central Utah as well. We could see some lingering showers and thunderstorms over the central Idaho mountains this afternoon. Maximum temperatures are near seasonal norms, even maybe just a tiny bit below seasonal norms, coming in at the mid 80s. On Thursday, moisture remains in place over Utah with continued dry conditions across the north and west. So here we see precipitation expected once again over the mountains of central and eastern Utah, with maybe some heavier precip amounts there in southeast Utah. Maybe some isolated thunderstorms in central Nevada, but drier across the north. Minimum relative humidities are shown here on the right. Still not super low across the north, but over northwest Nevada, we're seeing those values coming back down into the teens. On Friday, the moisture that's been in place over Utah does make a push further northward. So we could see a return of some showers and thunderstorms to central Idaho on Friday, but still dry over most of Nevada. So the probability of precip again higher on Friday over Idaho and western Wyoming, and then of course still high again in Utah on Friday. Afternoon wind gusts are shown here on the right. We can see some gusty winds moving into south central Nevada with the drier air there. The 3-day precip totals are shown here. So for Utah, we're going to have showers and thunderstorms each day through Friday. Further north over Idaho, we'll have some showers and thunderstorms today, kind of take a break on Thursday, and then see a return of those storms on Friday. On Saturday, the moisture begins to move off to the east, so we will see a drier day on Saturday, meaning less coverage of showers and thunderstorms. And then that pattern continues into Sunday. We should see temperatures warming, the atmosphere drying as this low sits off the Pacific coast, bringing some that drier air up into the Great Basin. And by Monday, we're seeing a high pressure ridge start to strengthen over the Great Basin, keeping temperatures warming and keeping things dry for us. And that pattern continues into Tuesday with warm and dry conditions region-wide. 7-day precip totals are similar to the short term, but we do see some additional moisture values here in southeast Utah as we continue to see storms there through Friday, maybe into Saturday across far southeast Utah. The extended outlook for August 30th through September 5th shows above normal temperatures in place across the Great Basin. The hottest temperatures remain to our east, but then we'll also see above normal chances for precipitation across the Great Basin as well. Looks like that southerly moisture will still remain active across the Great Basin heading into the 1st of September, which will keep our overall fire danger definitely on the lower side for this time of year. And that concludes today's fire potential briefing. Please check back tomorrow for the latest updates.